this is just our little family car. And believe it or not, we both used to sleep in here. It's a nice sunny day. I think I'll convert it. Getting a bit itchy, dying to sleep somewhere. This is the car with the seats removed. It is actually based on a small van, so but there doesn't look nowhere near enough room there, but trust me, it'll be okay. The homemade cardboard windows, blackouts look, covered in grey polythene, although I seem to have lost one. And I've just lifted the box in. Looks a bit rough and tumble, but that shuts like that, and it just misses, so when that's up you can shut the door. That's just about the right spot there, and then this bit will fold out. We used to have that sat there on a belt and you could sit looking out the back. I can't lay it down at the moment because I've knocked the rest of the boards in, but you get the idea. It's just a wooden box, cheaply made, roughly made, but it did the job. Well, lean the seat forward a bit there and get that board in there. There's a couple of bits of wood missing here, so it's dead solid, but it's not the way it was built. I seem to have lost a couple of bits of wood, but I built this originally for two people, obviously, so when the cushions were laid out, it were level with the back there, so the bed was the full width of this, but obviously on my own, we have to do it slightly different. I think that's going to be okay the way it is. Now, one thing I have learned, particularly as you get a little bit older, you need a comfortable bed. You've got to have a comfortable bed. It's just no good. There we go. In the bottom. Get the old army sleeping bag on the job. If they use them, they must be all right. And you think? I think we're about right there. Tell you what, I think we need a pillar as well. We'll have a pillar on the job. Well, that's about it now. It's about set up. Got a curtain on the front, as you see, which actually goes in the bottom of the car at the boot, but that just blacks it off there. I think that's all right. Look, it's, oh dear, that's fell down again. Let's sort that out. There's my sleeping bag, and you've got an area there. I should roll that back. You can put your gas stove on there, which I've had to do in the past when it's been freezing. You get up in the night, make a water bottle. My God, it's no joke, mate, in a car when it's frosty. Ah, I didn't black out the back window. Oh dear, where's that one gone? Another thing to remember as well, you are in a car. You have got a 12-volt battery. And obviously it means I've got a light. You know, you're not short of a light, but, you know, if you're going to leave that light on all night, you're really asking for trouble, aren't you? Particularly, you know, like this time of year. You've got to look after your battery, so just make sure you've got a torch. Let's turn that off now. Well, that's about it. Set up, ready to go. I know it's daylight. In the dark, you wouldn't really know. Still a bit early to go anywhere yet. But, yeah, it's only a tiny car. It can be done. Well, this is me sitting in the driver's seat. Look, I mean, that seat's forward. You could even put that up level, but obviously when you're in the back, it just gives you that bit more room, and it's something to lean on, that seat. You can apparently sort it out so, you know, you can fold it flat. But I've never really bothered because I've managed all right. But as you see at the minute, it's sunny. We can't really go anywhere while it's as sunny as this, is it? You've got to get somewhere a bit later, really. I mean, ideally we'd be out doing something now, but we're messing about getting the car ready. But we'll see how it goes. Well, I think we've found a parking spot for the car. Yeah, I think it's out the way there. It'll be all right. Anyway, while we're here, let's go for a walk over the fields. I'll just go out for a quick walk. It's a little bit later now. It won't be that long before the sun goes down. I can't... Oh, the sun's blinding that way. Come on, let's just go out for a walk. Oh, it's beautiful out here now. As you see, the shadows are getting a bit long. It gets dark very quickly. But it's still quite warm. A bit of a croak. Yeah, we're quite local to home here, but it's a nice spot all the same. You don't have to go hundreds of miles, do you? Just walking along the side of the brook now. I know where this brook goes, but I just can't remember what it's called. It twists and turns all over around here. It's a bit muddy. I tell you what, I've been this way on my push bike. Wow, it was so muddy. I couldn't turn the wheels. I got off, tried to push the bike, couldn't even push it. But essentially it don't look too bad here at the minute. You probably could ride this if you wanted to. See, we're a bit out in the sticks, and there's a lovely moon there. It's not full, but about 3/4, I'd imagine. It's gorgeous out here. It really is. I don't think we can really take any video this way. Let's have a go. Look at that sun. Very low in the sky. Very bright. Been beautiful. Well, I see we've got a shot there of the shadow of the camera. The sun is so bright, but this is beautiful. But can't walk too far really. It's getting a little late now. Well, not late, just gets dark very early. And we've got a couple of muddy fields to go yet. I'll be clagged up, mate. Well, I know this mud's claggy. I just put my foot on there and broke it off. My God, no wonder I can hardly pick my feet up. Wow. I've got to get some of this mud off. we go. Not really a big problem, is it? Trust me, it's a bit dark in here. When the door's shut, there's little bits of chinks I like, but stuck that down with a bit of tape. Look, just hold it on, and magnets. But like the kettle's going to boil any time. I have got my clothes on, look, you can see that. We're not sitting here nude. It's not one of them films. Here she goes, Old Faithful, the angry kettle. It's going to blow. Oh God, here we go. It's absolutely livid. Off you go. I'll make a cup of tea. And this has always been very important, look, this time of year. You know, who wants to freeze to death? As I say, I've even known me. I'll be honest, I have to get up in the night and make a hot water bottle. I don't know if it's an age thing or what. You're just getting older, you feel the cold more, I don't know. But I think last time I went, a couple of years ago, and I went out and I thought it had snowed. The frost was that bad. It was, anyway, I woke up in the night then and I had to make a bottle. God, it was freezing. Tell you what though, mate, it's still great, isn't it? It's great, isn't it? Just to get out. You've got to get out, ain't you? Anyway, let's get this tea done and this bottle made. Just a small detail really that I meant to mention, but the windows on this car in the back, you just flick them open like that. Ugh, like the old Ford Angular. Pitch black outside now, and I've knocked that down now, put that back up. Well, we're all sorted out now and we're tucked up in the car. I don't know, I don't think you can actually see. I'm in bed. Still got my coat on at the minute, but that'll come off. I'm going to snuggle down in bed, get some sleep. I did actually, I know I said don't do it, but I put the car light on, you know, just for a few minutes while I get sorted out, and then I'll be that, mate. Well, morning. I think it's morning. It's still pitch black outside. I can't look at the time now. Look, I switched the camera on. I just switched the light on over there. Another 10 minutes just so we can see. But yeah, that was fine. That was lovely. Need a cup of tea, mate. This is how the car was set up in the day's sitting position. Here the picture was taken looking out over the sea at the north end of Bridlington. This picture was taken with the first awning I bought, and it was taken at Whitby, right up on the top of the cliffs, but when it was windy it was just too much for this awning. The next three pictures were taken on the Norfolk Broads. One site in particular was near Hickling, but this has been fantastic. We've been in quite a few places around the Norfolk Broads. You can also see inside the tent is our shower tent. This is on a different awning. This awning was great, a lot better with the weather. I like this picture. This was taken at Staithes when we first arrived there, and before setting up we thought we'd have a cup of tea. As you can see, the bed there, the seats, there was a total of 5 made in 4-inch foam. Really comfortable. Had those specially made. The small shelf I made on the back was really useful. We could even lay in bed in the evening watching the TV. I used to carry a leisure battery and some solar panels to keep the battery charged when it was sunny. It worked great. Whenever we could, we used to connect to the mains supply. That made life so much easier. We even ended up carrying a fridge round with us. Real luxury. Anyway, that's all for now, folks.